What's up, everybody? In this one, I just gotta plug a tire. Now, you can do this without taking the wheel off. I prefer to take it off, this way I can go around the tire, make sure there's no other things. I did just pull a small nail out. I'm gonna put some water on it with soap just to see if that's leaking, but there is also a big nail. If you're gonna go ahead and take your tire off, I'll do another video about that later, but for now, let's focus on getting this nail out. I like using a small pair of needle nose pliers to start. First thing you want to do is locate the nail. For me, it's right there. So I'm just going to see if I can get a hold of it. Alright, now I'm not exactly sure what that is because it's not a nail. I'm just going to put it in my pocket so I don't re-drop it and run it over again. So I'm going to spray some of the soapy water on the spot and see if air's coming out. So it's going to be really hard for you to see. Well, in that little spot, there's little tiny bubbles forming, which tells me that the air is escaping very slowly. So let's go ahead and just put a plug in it. Once you have the object out that's in the tire, you're going to want to use a ream, T-handle ream or something. Put it right in that hole. Now what this is doing is opening up the hole a little bit so that the plug will fit. So you can hear the air is coming out a lot more now because this ream is going all the way through. So now I think it's reamed out enough. I'm going to leave that about where it is. Grab your other T-handle with your plug in it. You can pick these up from AutoZone, Advanced Auto, anything like that. And the sealer. Now when you buy these, they come with a small thing of sealer, but I'm going to use this. It's a tire bouncer, but it's also seals holes. So I'm going to just open it up, put a little bit on, and then remove the ream and install the plug. So we're just going to pull the ream out the hole. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to show you. There's the plug, and this gray stuff is the sealer, so it'll get rubberized. What I'm going to do though is take soap and water, go over the whole tire. Like I said, I did pull a nail out of a spot, but I don't think that was the issue. Right there, you see there's a small mark in the tread, but I don't think it went deep enough to mean anything. So let's throw a little soap on and see. All right, so it looks like that one is leaking as well. So we'll get a new setup. So when you're setting this up, not all of them are going to have this slide piece, but they all basically work the same exact way. There's going to be a hole here with a little cutout. You're going to take your plug, pull one out of the package that they give you. I like to flatten one end. This way it just passes through just a little bit easier. Take it about to the halfway point of the plug repair tool and fold it over the end. Alright, so now that it's folded over, we're going to put the ream back in the tire in the new hole spot and ream that out. So we got that reamer in. What we're going to do now is take our plug, dip it in the sealant, pull the reamer out, and push your plug in. Now the reason I like to take it off, because if you're trying to fight it this way on the wheel or on the vehicle, it's a pain. So if you were to take it off, you can take it straight up and push your weight into it. And pull the tool out, and that's about it. Now those were the only two things that I've seen in this tire, so I'm not going to go ahead and spray any more soapy water on. I'm going to mount it to the vehicle and then fill it with air. Now when it comes to tightening or loosening lugs on a vehicle, I always recommend the star pattern. And what I mean by that is, if this is the first one you work on, jump across to the next, then from this one to over, and create a star. It doesn't matter if you have a 5 lug or 6 lug or 4, just jump around. This way it creates even tightening. Now I'm only going to snug these up. What I'm going to do is drop the vehicle onto the ground, take the jack up, remove the jack stand, and start to lower the truck down. Now once the weight of the truck is on the ground, then you can go ahead and tighten it up. All that's left to do is take your valve cap off, fill it up with air. Read your inside of your door, it'll tell you the recommended air pressure. I know this truck's air pressure, so I don't need to go ahead and look. So thank you for watching. Check out some other content and like and subscribe. Thanks.